What's up, YouTube? This your boy, Big Boy Facts. Tonight we're going to do my WWE Money in the Bank review on highlights. You guys new. Hit that like button, helps YouTube algorithm. Subscribe to my channel. Follow my social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch down below in the description. And that's all I got to say from here. Now, I'm giving Money in the Bank a 7 out of 10. It was just a 7 out of 10 show. That's all I got to say. Kickoff match. We get the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Mysterios versus the Usos. This is a quick tag team match right here. This was quick. Dominic and Jimmy kick off the match. Dominic lands a few drop kicks. Dominic walks the ropes and takes Jimmy over in arm drag. Dominic follows that with another hip toss. Mysterio and Dominic double team Jimmy. Jay tags in and sends Mysterio flying out of the ring. Jimmy and Jay take turns working over Mysterio. Mysterio managed to tag Dominic. Dominic lands a crossbody. Neck breaker by Dominic. Jimmy kicks out. Dominic lands a double jump springboard moonsault. Jimmy kicks out. Dominic sends both Usos out of the ring. Dominic tries a dive, but Jimmy and Jay catches him out on the floor. Jimmy and Jay swing Dominic into the barricade. Jimmy and Jay work over Dominic. Dominic manages to tag in Mysterio, who clears the ring. Mysterio tries a sunset flip on Jay, but Jimmy super kicks Mysterio. Jimmy lands a pop-up Samoan drop. Mysterio kicks out. Mysterio sets up Jay for the 619. Jimmy jumps in the way and takes the 619 to save his brother. Jay hits a super kick followed by the Uso splash. Mysterio kicks out. After a referee distraction, Jimmy rolls up Mysterio behind the referee's back. Jay pulls his feet on Jimmy's back for extra leverage. Jimmy gets the 3 count. The winner of the match and your new WWE SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos. Alright, let's move on. So we get Money in the Bank, the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Alexa Bliss versus Nikki Cross versus Natalya versus Tamina versus Selena Vega versus Naomi versus Asuka versus Liv Morgan. Now this match I did not really like. Now Liv Morgan should have won the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. It should not be Nikki Cross, cause Nikki Cross was botching everything. She was botching the dive. But I did not like this match at all. As soon as the bell rings, everyone except Bliss goes for a ladder. Asuka German suplex Bliss. Everyone lands a strike. Tamina is last woman standing. Bliss jumps on Tamina's back. Tamina swats Bliss like a fly. Tamina slingshots Bliss into a ladder. As Tamina slingshots Bliss into a ladder, as Tamina is holding up the ladder, Morgan tries to climb it. Tamina lets the ladder go and Morgan whips out. Asuka and Tamina get in each other's faces. Asuka unloads on Tamina with strike after strike. Asuka sets the ladder up on Tamina's neck. Morgan pulls Asuka off the ladder with a code breaker. Morgan and Natalya have a tug of war over a ladder. Natalya and Morgan hit Nikki Cross with the ladder. Tamina pulls Naomi off the ladder and hits a Samoan drop. Asuka hip attacks Tamina into the barricade. Bliss laughs at Natalya before slamming her head into the ladder. Bliss sets up a ladder. Vega climbs it. Bliss climbs the ladder the other side. Bliss hypnotizes Vega and makes her climb down the ladder. Natalya pulls Bliss off the ladder. Natalya powerbombs Bliss into the ladder before dropping her to the mat. Vega hits a wheelbarrow facebuster on Asuka. Morgan slams Vega on the ladder. Naomi powerbomb Morgan on Vega while she is laying on the ladder. Naomi drops Natalya and Tamina with a springboard double stunner. Naomi slams Nikki Cross on the ladder. Split leg drop by Naomi. Natalya sends Naomi out of the ring. Natalya starts to climb the ladder. Vega hops on Natalya's back. Natalya continues to climb. Vega has Natalya in a sleeper. Natalya starts to fade at the top of the ladder. Vega almost has the briefcase, but Morgan breaks it up. Everyone starts to brawl in the ring. Nikki Cross dives off a ladder and lands on everyone. Nikki Cross sets up a ladder. Bliss pulls Nikki Cross off the ladder. Bliss hits her version of Sister Abigail. Natalya pulls Bliss off the ladder. Tamina and Natalya drive a ladder into Bliss and sends her into the barricade. Everyone stacks ladders on top of Bliss outside the ring. Back in the ring, Morgan sets up a ladder. Tamina tries to pull Morgan off the ladder, but Morgan surprised Tamina with the Hurricanrana. 3 ladders are set up in the ring. Asuka hits her finish on Asuka, Morgan, and Naomi climbed. Everyone climbs the ladder. A brawl breaks out on top of the ladders. Nikki Cross managed to climb over everyone else and pulls down the briefcase for the win. The winner of the match, Nikki Cross. This was a wrong decision by WWE for having Nikki Cross winning the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. This should have been Liv Morgan. So hashtag justice for Liv Morgan. That's all I gotta say. This match I did not really enjoy. Let's move on. So we get backstage. Jimmy and Jay are celebrating backstage. Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman don't look impressed. Roman Reigns congratulates his cousin, but reminds them it wouldn't have happened without him. Reigns says now that he's giving them what they want, they need to give him what he wants. Jay acknowledges Reigns. Jimmy does as well, but a bit less. That's all I gotta say. We get the Raw Tag Team Championship match. AJ Styles and Omos versus the Viking Raiders. Now this tag team match was way better than the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. That's all I gotta say. This tag team match was really good. AJ Styles tags in Omos as soon as the bell rings. Eric tags in Ivar. Ivar and Eric attacks Omos at the same time. Omos runs over both of them. Styles tags in and is quickly overpowered by Eric. Eric body slams Ivar on Styles. Omos tosses Styles over the top into a Rana on Eric outside the ring. Eric managed to tag in Ivar. Ivar power slams Styles. Basement crossbody by Ivar. Ivar cartwheels to avoid a clothesline from Styles. Ivar blasts Styles with a clothesline of his own. Omos tags in and he eats a clothesline from Ivar. Ivar goes up. Omos catches Ivar by the throat. Omos body slams Ivar. Eric draws Styles with the shotgun knee. Modified follow-away slam by Eric. Eric draws Ivar into Styles in the corner. Ivar knocks Omos off the apron. Eric and Ivar hit their version of the heart attack. Of the heart attack. Styles kicks out. Ivar goes up top. Styles hits the Pele kick. Styles tags in Omos. Omos press slams Ivar off the top. Omos pins Ivar with his foot on his chest. Ivar kicks out. Omos sends Styles into the Ivar in the corner. But Ivar counters with the whoopee cushion. Eric and Ivar sends Omos out of the ring. Eric lands a dive. Styles rolls up Ivar, but Ivar kicks out. Eric and Ivar hitting the Viking Experience on Styles. Omos gets on the apron. Eric tries to push him off, but Omos flings Eric into Ivar to break up the pin. Everyone lands a kick. Eric runs right into a Valdo bomb by Omos. Omos pins Eric. The winner and still your Raw Tag Team Champions, AJ Styles and Omos. This was a good tag team match. Really good match. Alright, let's move on. So, we get the WWE Championship match. Bobby Lashley versus Kofi Kingston. This match was terrible. Terrible match. MVP holds Kofi Kingston's foot as the bell rings. Lashley misses a spear. Kingston rolls up Lashley. Lashley kicks out. Kingston crushes Lashley with a double stomp off the top. Kingston kicks out again. Clothesline by Lashley. Lashley hits the sky high spine buster. Lashley tosses Kingston out of the ring. Lashley drives Kingston into the ring post head first. Lashley picks up Kingston and does it again. Lashley blasts Kingston with a running elbow strike in the corner. Elevate complete shot by Lashley. Lashley locks Kingston in the hurt lock. Lashley turns Kingston so the referee can't see Kingston tapping. Lashley suplex Kingston. Kingston tries to fire up, but Lashley suplexes him clear across the ring. Lashley grounds and pounds Kingston. Lashley hits the Dominator. Lashley hits another Dominator. Lashley tells the crowd that they asked for this. Lashley hits another Dominator. Lashley hushes the crowd. Lashley puts Kingston in the hurt lock. Kingston taps out. The winner and still your WWE Champion, Bobby Lashley. This match was terrible. Alright, let's move on. So we get the Raw Women's Championship match. Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair. This was a pretty good match. This was pretty good. Flair flips off the crowd. Ripley headbutts Flair. Flair slaps Ripley. Flair slaps Rhea. Ripley slams Flair into the mat. Drop kick by Ripley. Ripley and Flair fight out to the apron. Flair tries a chop block, but Ripley jumps over Flair. Ripley double stomps Flair. Ripley misses a senton off the apron. Flair sends flying into the barricade after a drop kick. T-bone suplex by Flair. Flair stomps Ripley. Flair tries to drop her knee on Ripley's leg, but Ripley counters by back dropping Flair over the top. Basement drop kick by Ripley. Ripley lands a nasty German suplex. Flair rolls Ripley into a Boston Crab. Ripley turns it into a pin. Flair kicks out and tries to figure four. Ripley escapes that as well. Flair boots Ripley in the face. Ripley kicks out. Rolling deadlift suplex by Ripley. Flair kicks out again. Ripley unloads on Flair with strike after strike. Flair whips Ripley into the corner so hard Ripley crushed over the top to the outside. Flair flattens Ripley with a moonsault to the outside. Flair missed a natural selection. Ripley traps Flair in the Prem's lock. Flair reverses it into a pin. Ripley kicks out. Flair counters Riptide with a DDT. Flair and Ripley trade strikes. Flair drops Ripley with the Andrade elbow. Flair tries to pin Ripley with her feet on the ropes, but the referee catches it. Ripley kicks Flair in the head. Ripley sets Flair on the top rope. Ripley sets up a superplex. Flair takes out Ripley's knee. Flair falls to the mat. Flair dives off the top and hits a super version of natural selection. Ripley kicks out. Flair tries to figure four, but Ripley trips her into the turnbuckle head first. Flair falls out of the ring. Ripley tries to pull Flair back into the ring, but Flair slams Ripley's head into the ring post. Flair traps Ripley's leg between the ring post and the ring steps. Flair kicks the steps into Ripley's leg over and over again. Flair puts Ripley in the figure 8 and Ripley taps out. The winner and your new Raw Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair. I forgot to mention earlier, what if Nikki Cross cash in the Money in the Bank on Charlotte Flair but fails? What do you guys got to say about that in the comment section? But let me know. Charlotte Flair is your new Raw Women's Champion. Alright, let's move on. So we get the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Kevin Owens versus Omos versus Riddle versus Drew McIntyre versus Shinsuke Nakamura versus BigE versus Ricochet versus Seth Rollins versus John Morrison. Now I enjoyed the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. I enjoyed it, but I'm happy that BigE won the men's Money in the win. I'm so happy that BigE won the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. You see the title of the thumbnail. Anyway, as the feed cuts in and out, Riddle PKs Rollins. Ricochet hits a dive. Riddle hits a dive. BigE and McIntyre are left in the ring. BigE and McIntyre clears the ring. BigE and McIntyre trade strikes. Nakamura suplex Owens on the ladder. Morrison stops Nakamura from climbing. Morrison leapfrogged a ladder and hits a corkscrew splash on Nakamura. Morrison starts to climb the ladder, but Nakamura cuts him off. Nakamura puts Morrison in a triangle choke on the ladder. Rollins breaks it up. Morrison and Rollins hit Nakamura with a ladder. Morrison Samoa drops Riddle on the ladder. Rollins and Morrison back body drop Ricochet on the ladder. Rollins and Morrison slams Kevin Owens on the side of the ladder. McIntyre hits a double claymore on Riddle and Nakamura. McIntyre counters with a verse run-up, but Ricochet hit the Alabama Slam on a ladder. McIntyre claymores Rollins. McIntyre sets up a ladder and starts to climb. Beer and Shanky hit the ring and attack McIntyre. Jinder Mahal hits McIntyre with a chair over and over again. Beer and Shanky drag McIntyre out of the arena. In the ring, Riddle tries to climb the ladder. Ricochet walks the ropes and hops on the ladder. Riddle pushed the ladder over. Ricochet lands on the top rope and hits a diving senton to everyone outside the ring. Riddle drops BigE with an RKO. Riddle yanks Ricochet off the ladder and into an RKO. Rollins surprised Riddle with a stomp. Nakamura picks up Rollins and hits the GTS. Owens stunts Nakamura and hits a pop-up powerbomb on Ricochet. Rollins pulls Kevin Owens off the ladder and powerbombs him out of the ring through a ladder. Rollins climbs. BigE grabs Rollins and hits the big ending off the ladder. BigE climbs the ladder and hooks the briefcase for the win. The winner of the match, BigE. I'm so glad BigE won this match. Thank God that Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins did not win the Money in the Bank ladder match. Thank God. But anyway, I'm so happy for BigE for winning the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. I'm so happy. Now, but the question is, what is BigE gonna do? Now, is BigE gonna cash in his Money in the Bank contract on Bobby Lashley? If that does happen, I'm all for it. Because BigE is now on Roman Reigns' level. That's all I gotta say. I just want to put that out there. Backstage, Seth Rollins complains about even having to be in Money in the Bank. Rollins says Edge stole his title match tonight. Rollins says it doesn't matter who wins tonight. He's next in line. So we get the Universal Championship match. Roman Reigns versus Edge. This match right here was starting to get boring at first, but it kind of picked up. I'm going to say it was fine for what it was. Reigns makes Edge wait. After the bell, Reigns and Edge stare each other down. Reigns backs Edge into the corner. During a lockup, Reigns mushed Edge in the face as he gives him a break. Edge backs Reigns in the corner. Edge slaps Reigns. Edge takes down Roman Reigns and rides Reigns back. Reigns drops Edge with a shoulder tackle. Edge work over Reigns' arm. Reigns backs Edge up with a stiff right hand. Edge drives Reigns into the ring post. Arm first over and over again. Roman Reigns rolls out of the ring. Reigns and Edge trade strikes. Edge sends Reigns out of the ring. Edge falls and walks right into a small drop out on the floor. Edge is almost counted out. Reigns stomps Edge in the corner. Reigns sends Edge out of the ring again. Reigns slams Edge head into the steps. Reigns ground and pounds Edge. Reigns works over Edge. Reigns lands the drive-by. Reigns missed the Superman punch. Backslide by Edge. Reigns kicks out. Reigns and Edge boot each other in the face at the same time. Edge and Reigns trade strikes. Edge applies Reigns with the execution. Reigns narrowly kick out. Flapjack by Edge. Edge hits the implant DDT. Reigns kick out. Edge slams Reigns head into the ring post. Reigns gets trapped in the tree of wool. Edge stumps Reigns in the corner. Edge traps Reigns in the crossface. Reigns eventually gets to the ropes. Edge tries to spear, but Reigns counters with the guillotine. Edge starts to fade. Edge drives Reigns into the ropes. Both men fall through the ropes. Reigns tries to spear, but Edge moves. Reigns goes through the barricade. Edge stops the referee from counting Reigns out. Edge spears Reigns through another barricade. Edge carries Reigns back into the ring. Reigns kick out. Reigns lands the Superman punch, but Edge falls to the referee. Roman Reigns grabs a chair and breaks it. Reigns brings the spike in the ring. Reigns bad mouths Edge. Reigns tries to put Edge in the crossface with the broken chair piece. Edge blocks it and traps Reigns in the crossface with the chair piece. The Usos tries to make the save, but Ray and Dominic attack them from behind. In the confusion, Seth Rollins hits the ring and super kicks Edge. Reigns gets to his feet and calls for a spear. Edge counters Reigns' spear with a spear of his own. There is no referee to make the count. A new referee runs down to the ring to make the count. Reigns kicks out. Edge calls for another spear. Rollins runs back down to the ring and gets on the apron. Edge boots Rollins off the apron. Reigns spears Edge for the win. The winner of the match is still your Universal Champion, Roman Reigns. After the match, Seth Rollins attacks Edge again. Rollins and Reigns have a stare down. Edge attacks Rollins. The two fight into the crowd. Heyman hands Reigns a mic. Reigns says now the whole world will acknowledge him. Heyman laughs. John Cena music hits. Cena runs down to the ring. Reigns looks unbothered. Reigns looks down at the Universal Champion. Cena taunts Reigns. Now I did not expect to see John Cena tonight. The rumors were true, so now we're getting at SummerSlam John Cena versus Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship. And John Cena is going to get destroyed by the Tribal Chief and the head of the table, Roman Reigns. But overall, I give Money in the Bank pay-per-view a 7 out of 10. That's all I gotta say from here. But anyway, if you guys enjoy my WWE Money in the Bank review and highlights, please drop a like on this video. It helps the YouTube algorithm. Subscribe to my channel. Follow my social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch down below in the description. And I will see you guys on my WWE Raw review and highlights tomorrow. But this your boy, B-Boy Facts Johnny. You guys have a great night. Stay safe. And always stay positive. And I'm out of here.